It's time for Eyewitness Sports.
Baseball and softball are back in the Mohawk Valley. Finally, some live sports back in action. But before we get to the highlights, some background information on how this all came together. As of today, July 6th, the governor's office guidelines allow recreational sports to begin activity in some form. Baseball and softball are listed as moderate risk sports, and they're now allowed to begin play in organized leagues as long as it's not official high school sports and as long as it does not require travel beyond this region. Social distancing guidelines are in place, including staying at least 6 feet apart, wearing a mask when not playing, no gum chewing or no chewing of seeds, no high fives, each team bringing its own baseballs to use, and the umpires standing behind the pitcher's mound to call balls and strikes rather than having them behind each other at home plate, and then only 2 spectators allowed per participant. League organizers and players themselves tell me that if these rules are not strictly followed, that the games will be stopped and that the leagues will be shut down. So they want to make sure everyone follows them so that they can play. And seen at the ballpark tonight, though there were high fives, only the umpires were wearing the masks. Fans were close together, but there didn't seem to be any kind of problems, though. So Game 1 featured Smith at Oriskany, and these are usually American Legion teams, but they're playing as independent teams this year as Legion canceled its season. So in the top of the second, Oriskany with the man on third, and here Dylan LaSalle strikes out looking. That kept it going with no score. Then the bottom of the second, Smith with 2 outs. The ball was hit on the ground, scooped up over to first in time. Only donuts and bagels on the scoreboard. In the bottom of the second, Smith puts the first run on the board. Now with bases loaded, a hit to the outfield brings in 2 more. 3-0 Smith. That was the final score. The game made it to the top of the 6th before being ended after reaching the 1 hour 45-minute time limit. That also to help with social distancing. But about 15 minutes later, Game 2 of the doubleheader. This time it's Oriskany at Smith. Bases loaded in the top of the first, and Jake Mora put the ball in play. The runner came home from third, but they got the force out for the first out. Strikeout after that. Bases loaded, though, and the ball's into the outfield by Andrew Sink. 3-run double makes it 3-0 Oriskany. Smith scored 5 in the bottom of the second inning, though, to make it 5-3, and then went on to win the game 10-5. Also playing tonight, an independent softball league has been put together, featuring 8 towns from Oneida, Herkimer, and Otsego counties. The teams from specific towns are not affiliated with their schools, though. The league played at Wayland Park in Ilion, and some social distancing rules are in play here, the same ones. The league has 6 weeks of games scheduled, so this is week 1, and the scores tonight. Central Valley topped New Hartford 2-1. Waterville beat Cooperstown 2-0. And then also Richfield beat Secoit 7-5. And Richfield played a second game tonight as well to fill a spot left open by Herkimer, who was not able to play tonight. Mount Markham stole that one 11-1. Meanwhile, in hockey, the AP reported yesterday that the NHL and NHL Players Association have agreed to terms for the remainders of the season, pending a vote, of course. The agreement works out details about training camps and also the actual 24-team return to play that we're waiting for. ESPN reporter Emily Kaplan reports today that Toronto and Edmonton are expected to be selected as the East and West Conference hub cities, respectively. Kaplan reports that if all goes according to plan, training camps will begin as early as next Monday. This includes some Comets players finally having the opportunity to join Vancouver. And in football, Hamilton College Conference rival Amherst has announced that it will not compete in fall sports. Also, Trinity College has announced that it will have reduced competitions this fall. That makes it 5 now of 11 total NESCAC schools with affected or totally canceled fall seasons. Hamilton has not yet announced any changes to its plans. So for now, that's all for sports. Be sure to check out cnyhomepage.com for all of your top sports stories. Things continue to evolve, and we'll see what happens with these leagues that are back now. There's more Eyewitness News after the break. So as always, stay friendly and stay tuned.